Yeah. So actually, let's just introduce ourselves. Actually, so myself, Mukesh. Actually, I have 14 years of experience, and actually, I'm Pega CSA, CSSA, LSA, and CPBA certified. And actually, I'm doing this from last 1 year. Many people have got trained. I provided training 7.1, 7.2 in CPBA. Yeah. So
Okay, my name's Badr. I am based out of Canada. I've been a business analyst slash process analyst for last 12, 13 years now. I used to be a developer first, so I
mhm.
did like ETL development using Informatica and Oracle and Unix scripts.
Okay. So
Yeah, and then I went into
okay,
this tool
great.
called Aris, which is a BPM tool. Aris, ARIS.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
did process management and process improvement.
Mhm.
And basically did business process management for organizations in North America.
Okay.
So right now I'm working at KPMG as a business analyst, and I work independently.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking to improve, like I'm looking to learn about Pega, like from a
Yeah.
business analyst perspective, and
Okay.
hopefully want to do my certification. I want to become a CPBA.
Yep.
Because I understand, because I'm thinking, because I've done, process management and business process management, going into Pega just complements what I know from previous, right?
Yeah, that's right. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot for your information. So yeah, I feel like you have very rich experience. You have worked with different things as a developer and as a process analyst, business analyst, and you have actually already worked one of the BPM product Iris. So actually, that's actually like a Pega is actually like a similar way actually, but it's more enhanced. Actually, like what is actually we got it in Iris. Actually, there will be no, might be don't know, but most of the BPM product which is available in the market, they have separate components for integration, separate component for UI part and all other things. Okay. So Pega is a complete product for BPM, CRM and BRE as well, like business rule engine. So Pega is a complete product on that. And today's actually, like if you can see, Pega has across the world 3,000 customers. Across the world, they have more than 3,000 customers, and the list is growing. Okay, so actually, it's a very good, and actually, like in the today's time, actually, there is very less, if you can say, less resources who are actually certified in CPBA, and there is a huge requirement. It's really across the world for a lot of like different certification for CPBA, CSA, CSSA, and there is a top level certification into the development side, okay, which is actually we called as CLSA, okay, that is the top level certification in the development side. So CSA is the initially fundamentals for developer. CPBA is for business architect. Actually, like there, actually, like so we'll talk about that in future classes. Actually, like in future of the time in our demo, actually, like, what is the difference in different version of Pega? So 7.1 and 7.2. Actually, till December 31st, there was a certification two version, 7.1 and 7.2, and by December 31st, it was expired now. So only version which is available in CPBA 7.2. So we'll check it out that as well. Okay. So before just going into that, we'll just have an introduction about the Pega and we can move on that from that.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we get into the class and the demo, question
Yep.
is, could you give me like some background as to how long this course is going to be, and are we going to be working are we going to have access to software, and are we
Mm-hmm.
going to do some hands-on work like in Pega from a business analyst perspective?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So your all answers is yes. Like it's going to complete actually like it takes from 20 to 25 hours. Okay, for this
Okay.
CPA course. You will get to know like what is the role of a business architect in Pega, what he's going to do, how he's going to write the requirements, what is the objectives, and how he's going to write the specification in within the Pega. Okay, how the best practices is Pega follows for that. Okay, you will get some of the real-time example of
Okay.
one of the business scenario, and you will get the access to the link to download the software as well. So you can download and you can install and you can practice from that.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see, like just a minute. Actually, I think there is one. Just 1 minute. Okay. We'll start with that. Yeah. Yeah. So what's the actually like that I told like Pega is a why actually company are looking for the like suppose actually for your point of view you want to enhance your knowledge on the in Pega as a new business architect role. But why company are going for Pega? What actually like the feature which is coming in the Pega on that? So that's actually told Pega can be used as a BPM, it can be used as a CRM, and it can be used as a BRE product. So business process management, customer relationship management, or it can be used as a business rule engine. So there actually like you have some as a black box, you have some input it, you will get some output. So that's the business rule engine you can make as Pega as well. And Pega is, you can see, is multi-devices. So you have to design it once and it can be used from multi-device. So you can use the same application from mobile, you can use that from laptop, desktop, tablet, and also it can be cloud compatible as well. You can install your servers or anything in the cloud as well, which is available from the as a Pega cloud as well. So there are different multi-devices and then they have different features like they have analytics, decision management, then they have reporting, okay, and they have separate frameworks for sales, marketing, supply chain, and actually like or any domain you can say they have provided the framework. Like for insurance, they have insurance product framework. They have for claim framework. For investment banking, they have an anti-money laundering. They have onboarding of the customer. They have know your customer KYC. So there are different frameworks they have developed across the world. So across the domain, they have all the frameworks available. And depend on to the company, they might go with the base rule of the Pega or they can go with the solution framework as a separate license product as well. So that makes the company wise actually the greater benefit to make the product available, which is the all the features. Okay. And for developer point of view, there's another thing advantage is so when you have to go for a traditional software, you need to design everything from your end. You need to build the UI, you need to design everything from there. Okay. So for the development point of view, there is no actually you can see Pega is a product which is everything is automated. Okay, it's a Java-based product, but behind of the scene is everything is automated. Okay, you have forms. You need to click onto the form. You need to just pick the some values from the drop down. Okay, you need to set the visibility condition or disability condition, and in the UI, it will automatically create the UI, and based on the condition, it will visible, not visible. So actually, like, most of the things are using the widgets. It will create all the rules which you require to do the your part. So just run the widget. It will do the some of the basic things for you. So and after that, you just need to customize it, some of the things, or tailor it for your personal or in the company wise. You need to do it. So if you are not doing much coding, right, so some of the things are automated, so what is going to happen? It's going to take less time to develop the same. So whatever the product you are going to develop, it will take less time to develop the same. And if it is everything is automated, the error what we are going to get, it will be less as well. So if it is less errors and less time to develop the same and with a better quality, because it's like everything is actually standardized with the industry, with the look and feel, everything is standardized. So it takes less time to develop the product with a better quality. And so like every company wants to go to the marketing less time, right? So if they want to go to the less time, they need to so their return of investment will be also better, and their process time, actually what is the taking time, because there is actually one more bigger advantage is you can combine many applications together, right? So in one place you can actually combine the multiple application and you can able to work in multiple applications together as well. So that makes Pega one more thing. Actually, like there is a lot of time spending into the process. It's reduced. So various company across the world reported the same. So they have actually like after Pega's improvement, they are actually like taking less time to do their task. Okay. So all these features make the Pega as a competitive product across their different company to use as a BPM or CRM product. Okay. So you can see they are actually present in different industry, banking, health, insurance, communication, credit card, payments, healthcare, manufacturing, supply chain, government, okay, and the Fortune 500 companies like global banks, Blue Cross, Blue Seal plan, okay, insurance companies, communication provider like your AT&T, Bell Labs, okay, Verizon, all communication service provider, credit card like your Visa, Amex, okay, Mastercard, PayPal, all are really like they are using the Pega as a uh, product for their like either BPM or CRM, okay, and all the healthcare players like Aetna, Hallmark are the different other players on that. So this is actually like we can see like this is the some of the major clients which they have actually like across the different verticals. You can see Novartis as a pharma, okay, Ford as the manufacturing industry, Kraft Foods in the supply chain, GE in the healthcare sector, American Express, Standard Chartered in the banks, okay, Citibank as well. So Prudential in the mutual fund life, New York Life, okay. So they are the healthcare players, PayPal, the payment part, okay. So across you can see they are present in across in the different so state grid. So you can see that actually you can say the government companies. So they are present in most of the places across the world, and the list is growing. So that's actually one more thing. The list is still growing for them across the world. So many more companies are moving towards to Pega. Okay. So Pega started in 1983 in US, actually in Cambridge. Okay, and initially they are not as a BPM product or CRM product. Initially they are just actually you work as a middleware company. Okay, in there they are helping to the message transmission from the one system to another system for MX and other companies. And in 90s, they found a company with, like not a company, with some of the team, with some of the BPM expert to start working on as a tool. And in initially days, they have actually a lot of financial crunch. They got some security investigation from the department on the account fraud case, and so that was a tough time for them in an initially period. And 1996, they went public to get the more financial things to support their project. And in 2001, they officially released Pega as a BPM product. Okay, the Pega PRPC. They named as Pega PRPC. Okay, and later after that, they have come up with a different version of Pega. Okay, Pega 4, Pega 5, Pega 6, and in 2014 they started with the Pega 7, and so Pega in the latest version is Pega 7.2.2. Okay, that is actually you can say actually like the draft version or actually like in the beta version of that. So that is actually like now released and as well. So this is, you can say, with the growth of Pega 6 and Pega 7, actually, Pega 7 has given a lot of opportunity to Pega because they have enhanced the UI, they have enhanced the different device compatibility, they have enhanced the cloud work, they enhanced the integration with the other systems with Pega 7. So Pega 7, the UI is compatible with the HTML5 and CSS3. So all that features make Pega 7 as more competitive product from the other market. And after Pega 7, um, actually they have enhanced a lot of market shares as well. So there are other competitors available in the market. Okay. Um, so there are the other competitors also available in the market in the BPM. So they are actually the major clients actually like in the who are actually like competing with the Pega is Oracle BPM, that is the Fusion, Oracle Fusion, okay, then TIPCO, actually TIPCO BPM, then CODS, Samian, Case360, Appian, that is IBM Lombardi, IBM BPM, okay. So they are the different products which is available in the market. And the CRM side, they are actually like you can say Salesforce, SAP CRM, Oracle CRM, Microsoft Dynamics CRM are the other products which is in the CRM segment. So Pega comes as top 5 in the CRM side. In the BPM from the Gartner scale, actually they are the number 1 in the world. Okay. So they have acquired many more companies apart from in acquiring. So from 2001, they have acquired one competitor, that is actually Codient. So there was another BPM product. So they have acquired that company to enhance their feature. To support the mobile, they have acquired Antenna Software. Then for analytics, they have acquired two companies, Profitable Corporation and Mass Labs. And there's a company called as Firefly, which is providing the co-browsing concept. So what do you mean by co-browsing? So actually like that is actually similar as the screen sharing. So you are sharing your screen with the other person. So whatever you are going to do, the other person can see that out. So initially days when it was evolved, it was actually like AJ. So what was happening in initial days, right? When you are like customer calls up and he says that he is facing some issues. So how you are going to identify what he is doing and how you are going to help him without seeing his screen. So might be is doing something wrong. So but nowadays the screen sharing makes that very useful to handle the support case. So actually like you can see that okay what he is going to do wrong and what is the actual error is coming by his actions. So that co-browsing actually helps a lot to handle that type of scenario. So they have acquired one company called as Firefly to give the feature within the Pega, the concept of co-browsing within the CRM part of it. Okay. And in 2016, they have acquired one more company which is called as OpenSpan. That is actually, I think, another game changer will be for Pega as a tool. Okay. So what actually they actually like doing this robotics and automation. So what actually like in the robotics and automation, they provide two type of automation, which is called as RDA and RPA. So remote desktop uh, automation and remote process automation. So what actually like Pegas want to do it from this one is they want to automate the whatever we are going to do in Pega as a low-end BPO jobs. Actually, like if you can say you are seeing one application, you are picking the values from there and you are putting into another application, right? And or if you are opening a PDF document and from the PDF document, oh, this information is this. So you are copying that information to the PDF to another, like in your application. You are capturing the information from that. So that type of work, which is actually like we are doing it every day, can be automated using this product. So there is actually like they have started automation as a new concept within the Pega itself. So there is actually Pega robotics which also coming in the might be in coming release. We will see about Pega robotics as a new feature. Okay. So this will be a game changer and it will give you an added advantage from the other competitors. Okay. So how Pega achieve this? Okay, so we can achieve from the this actually like any business process, Pega comes with the 6 R's. Okay, receive it, route it, report it, respond it, research it, and finally resolve the same. So if you see you are going to an hospital, okay, so when you go to an hospital, they will ask you your personal detail, they will ask you your medical history. Just a minute. Yeah. So if you go to your any hospital, you need to give the your medical history, okay, and your personal detail, and then based on your medical condition, they will route it to some basic test like blood test or any other test or whatever they want to do, they will do that. Then your what is actually progress on your blood report, actually what your health condition, that will be reported ongoing one, okay, and then it will be seen by a physician or it will be done by a specialist like based on your condition, okay, and if we're going to prescribe you some medicines, and then actually like research is actually like if you say how you're going to do the which medicine will be good for you, okay, so that actually like based on your some previous medical history, what medicine is suit for you, what is not bad, so that will be taken care by the physician on that. Once actually he'll do that, he'll going to prescribe you some medicines, okay, and then he'll go for your treatment and everything. And if you are feeling happy or you are going to getting health, it will be better. So your case is resolved with that. So any business process, it will like this is just an example to support the Pegasus PRPC 6 R's concept. Same example, like if you say you are going for an objective, so of an interview. So how you are going to handle the interview in a company? Okay. So first, if you like, we need to get the personal information for the candidate who is going to get the, so his personal information, his education detail, we can go to his professional work history, and then we want to get it if there is any gap in his work history, okay. Then in the next, actually we're going to qualify him, like the person is good or not, and then the role he's applied, he's enough certifications, enough experience or not. Based on that, if you are happy with that, we are going to do the scheduling of the interview. Interview schedule can be done face to face, or it can be telephonic, or it can be Skype round. And once it will be done that, the conduct will be someone will take the interview for him based on the skills. Someone will take the interview. He will going to provide the feedback for him. So if he is successful in that, then we're going to check his background verification, like whatever the information is provided is correct or not. Okay, and if you need any security clearance, we need to get the like he was, we need to check that and say separately as well. So once like we are happy with everything, we are going to discuss with the compensations and everything, and finally like we are going to offer him, and then we need to inform the candidate, okay, you are selected, and finally like we need to wait for the onboarding of him. Okay, so this is actually like you can say as a Pega case management, how we are going to manage a case. So this is the graphical representation of a case within the Pega of the below of it. So this is the requirement we got initially, and how we are going to differentiate within the Pega of the same requirement. Okay, so we are going to create the case. Each of them is the different stages within that, and within the stages we have different process within to collect the information on that one. Okay. So Pega supports the 6 R's and the different business process with different type of rules. So in Pega, everything is called as rule. So if you say it's a class, it's a rule. It's a decision rule, it's a rule. Any UI things, it's a rule. Okay. If it is an application, it's a rule. Okay. Every data is a rule. So in Pega, everything is called as rules. So if you can say PRPC, okay, Pega PRPC. So PRPC is process rules, process commander. Okay, so that's still like naming convention we got for Pega. So everything in Pega is called as rules, and all the rules are categorized in different category. Okay, so there are process category which is going to handle the flow. Okay, and different type of flow workflows can be captured from the process rule. All the UI concept like the look and feel will be come from the user interface. All the logics and decision are actually decision category. And then if you want to integrate with the other systems, then we have integration category. And for the reporting, we have reporting, and finally we have case management is not a category, but it's part of the process category itself. So that is like different on that one. Okay. So this is the different rules. Actually, like in the basic things, as a business architect, we should know about what are the different rules which is available in Pega to support it out. Okay. So we're going to get it. What are the different basic things on and how we're going to create the basic one or two rule in each category of it as well. Okay, so that's if you like already discussed about the certification. Okay, you have different role of certification, CPBA. So that is for the Pega business architect and system architect, senior system architect. And for UI, there is one more certification, UIS. And finally, the top level certification is the CLSA. Okay. So the CPBA.
Can I ask a question here?
Yeah, sure.
So for a business analyst or a business architect, what are the two certifications they can focus on or would add value to them?
It's CPBA. Actually, initially, actually, if you want to actually going with the business architect role, CPBA is the certification you should go for that.
Okay, and then what about?
Yeah. And after that, there is one more certification. Actually, that is we call it CDA. Okay, that is Certified DCO Architect.
Certified what architect?
DCO. Actually, that is the project methodology. You can say that one. That is actually like you can say project like quality and project management certification. So that two certification will add the values onto that one.
What about Certified User Interface Specialist? Is that certification valuable for a CPBA or no? Or is that for a developer?
That is for developer. That is for the developer. Actually, how they are going to develop the thing. It's more focused on the practical, you can say. Not actually like how you're going to create the layout, how you're going to create the different things, okay, how you're going to create a list, how you're going to create a portal, okay, that is actually more focused on that one, CUIS. Okay. For like for a business architect role, actually there is CPBA, and after that CPBA, you can go for CDA, okay, that is the Certified DCO Architect. So first actually I think you should focus on to the what's the role of a business architect, and then we can go with the CDA, that is the separate certification. Okay, so that two will be better for that. So for developer point of view, it's CSA, then CSSA. So once, and there is actually like prerequisites. For CPBA there is no prerequisites. For CSA no prerequisites. For CSSA, CSA is the prerequisite. For CUIS, CSA is prerequisites. CLSA, CSA, and CSSA is the prerequisites in that one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
And for CPBA, there is two difference. Actually, that I told, there are two versions available till December 31st, but now it was reduced to only one. Okay. So just actually, I'm going to open the course content. We'll discuss that one, and then we'll go with that. Okay, so this the course content is little like the older one, but we are covering both of the like little bit on 7.1 and 7.2. So you can see between 7.1, okay, you can have in 7.1, actually just no need to consider on the questions and all that. So if you see the topic wise, these two topics are same in between. Okay, so application design and case design and the UI. So that consists of your 68%. Okay, so that are common between 7.1 and 7.2. And in 7.2, they have included more on what's the role of a business architect, application analysis, 32%. So which was not there in 7.1. So we are going to more focus on to the application analysis as well. So in that, if you can see in the below, now this is the, so they have reduced the number of questions as well. So the now exam, previously it was 73 questions, but they now reduced to 50 questions, and they have reduced the pass percentage by 5% as well. So now pass percentage is also 65%. Okay, so more of the focus is on, so if you can see majority of that the work, you can see it here, application analysis, application design, that consists of your 76%. Okay, so if you can go down, you can see that what we are going to cover in that one. Okay, so we are going to cover what the role of a business architect, what is different business process, best practices. Okay, and we're going to discuss about one of the methodology. Okay, and then we are going to talk about how we are going to capture, how we are going to create the documentation, and this is the main we are going to focus, the DCO. This is actually more of the analysis part of it. So that is not covered as a drop down, but I'm going to create a new course content for this for analysis part of it. So the design, okay, this is the different concept we are going to capture in application design, in the case design, okay. Then the UI design, data modeling, automatic business policy, reporting, and what we're going to display in the practical way. Okay, application requirements, specification gathering, application express, then how we are going to run the reports, case management, data modeling, UI, overall on that. Okay, so overall we are going to cover all the topics from that, and you will get some mock-ups like dumps of the questions, so that will help you as well to for the practice of the exams as well. So in the meantime, the topic, you will get the PPTs, whatever the content, course materials, then you will get the recording sessions as well. Okay. So if you have any questions.
I'm good. No, it makes sense.
And if you like, if you want to know about the CDA, I'll just show you that as well.
Yes, please.
Yeah, CDA, like, I'll just give me a minute. Yeah. So this is like we can say the certified DCO architect. Okay. So this is actually like more focus on actually how we are going to running the project and what is the DCO essentials. Okay. So this is actually like more focus on actually like how we are running a Pega project. So project planning and management, project methodology adoption and selections, DCO tools and best practice, conducting a DCO sessions, and project governance and oversights. So these are the different topics we're going to cover as part of DCO CDA. Okay, this is actually the another topic on that. So you can see this is also in the test wise, these are the different topics how we're going to do that. So this is like mainly like in our case, we are going to capture this one, how we are going to conducting the DCO sessions. So this is the analysis part of that. Okay, so these two we are going to capture in our part as well. How we are going to which are the DCO tools which is available and how we are going to conduct the DCO sessions in our analysis part. So this is like you can say the another version of your More of the things that like you can say project governance, project management, and for quality side, how we are going to do the project. Okay. So this is actually the next level of certification after your CPBA. That is actually we call as DCO, Certified DCO Architect. Okay.
And is there any prerequisites like you need to have so many working number of hours in order to do that, or?
No. It's actually Pega doesn't do that prerequisites anything. Like prerequisites will be here. Like we mention it here. Yeah. So here actually you can see that it just some of the courses which is available in Pega. We need to complete that. So that actually business architect essentials you need to do. So that's the CPBA course.
Okay.
Okay. So that actually, like if we say a candidate should have an experience gathering and the defining requirement and specifications. So that's actually like in the is required for CDA.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. So you can any questions apart from that?
No. I think I'm good.
Okay. So you can check with the remaining things with the Ashok. Actually, what's the timing and other thing. Okay. And then we can continue on that from tomorrow.
Okay. Perfect.
Badir,
Yeah.
time
Okay, Ashok.
next
Yeah.
time is fixed. That is 8:30 p.m. EST to 9:30 p.m. EST. Every day the same timing. How you join today?